Hello everyone, myself B. Madhumita, Assistant Professor, Department of Nutrition and Dietetics in St. Josephs College of Arts and Science for Women, Hosur. Data collection. Introduction. Collection of data through questionnaires and a schedule method of data collection is quite popular, particularly in case of big inquiries. It provides a convenient way to gathering information from a targeted populations. It is cost effective and easy to construct and analyze. In this method, a questionnaire is sent to the person concerned with the request to answer the questions and return the questionnaire. Questionnaire. A questionnaire is a list of questions or items used to gather information from respondents about their attitudes, experience, or opinion. A set of predetermined questions for all respondents that serve as a primary research instrument in survey research. Questionnaire can be used to collect quantitative or qualitative information. A questionnaire consists of a number of questions printed or typed in a definite order on a form or set of form. Main aspects of a questionnaire: general form, question sequence, question formulation and wording. Forms of questionnaire: online questionnaire, telephone questionnaire, in-house questionnaire. Types of questionnaire: structured and unstructured questionnaire, closed form and open form questionnaire, mixed questionnaire, fact and opinion questionnaire, pictorial questionnaire. Structured questionnaire: a process of following a prescribed sequence of questions is referred as structured questionnaire. Structured questionnaires are predominantly on closed questions which produce data that can be analyzed quantitatively for patterns and trends. The structured questions contain definite, concrete, and direct questions. Unstructured questionnaire. Unstructured or non-structured questionnaire may consist of partially completed questions or statement. It is non-directive. Non-structured questions are questions where there is no list of answer choices from which to choose. Closed form questions. The questions that call for short check response are known as restricted or closed form type. They are provided for making a yes or no, a short response, or checking an item out of a list of given response. It restricts the choice of response for the respondent. It easy to fill out, take less time, keeps the respondent on the subject. It's relatively more objective, more acceptable, and convenient to the respondent, and is fairly easy to tabulate and analyze. Open-ended questionnaire. The open form, open-ended or unrestricted type questionnaire calls for a free response in the respondent's own words. The respondent's frame and supplies his own response. No clues are provided. It probably provides a greater depth of response. The subject reveals his mind, gives his frame of reference and possibly the reason for his responses. This type of item is sometimes difficult to interpret, tabulate, and summarize in the research report. The mixed questionnaire. The mixed questionnaire consists of both closed and open type questionnaires. For social research, this method is very useful. Many questionnaires include both open and closed items. Each type has its specific merits and limitations, and the research work has to decide which type is more likely to supply the information he wants response. Fact and opinion questionnaire. Questionnaire are also classified as questionnaire or fact. which requires certain information or facts from the respondent without any reference to his opinion or attitude about them. Questionnaire of opinion and attitude, in which the informant's opinion, attitude, or preference regarding some phenomena. Pictorial questionnaire. In the pictorial questionnaire, pictures are used to promote interest in answering questions. This questionnaire may be very useful for collecting data in the developing country like India, specifically from the rural masses who are mostly illiterate and less knowledgeable. The serious limitations of the questionnaire is that it is lengthy in form. Also, it is highly expensive. Schedule. Schedules. A schedule is a structure of set of questions on a given topic which are asked by the interviewer or an investigator personally. It contains direct questions as well as questions in tabular form. This methods of data collection is very much like the collection of data through questionnaire, with little difference, which lies in the fact that schedules are being filled in by the eliminators who are specifically appointed for the purpose. Types of schedule: document schedules, institutional survey forms or evaluational schedules, observational schedules, interview schedules. Steps in framing a schedule. Study the different aspects of a problem, which subdivided the problem to get necessary information. The framing of actual questions. Serializations of question. Testing the validity of a schedule. Forms and layout of schedule. Paper. The paper should be durable too, so that it may be capable of being kept in recording for a long time. Quality of paper also depends upon the amount of writing and erasing needed and whether pencil or ink has to be used. Size of schedule. The most popular size is 8 inches into 11 inches. Normally, printing or writing is done only on one side of paper in schedule. Length of the schedule. Most of the respondents do not want to spend such a long time in filling with the schedule. Therefore, as a rule, the length of the schedule should be such as to take a less than half an hour in filling it up. Organization of units. The units of a schedule are compressed of titles, subtitles, and columns. A proper arrangement of these helps in making the schedule well ordered. Margin. The marginal space on the left should be about 2 cm and on the right it should be 1 cm. Spacing. In between the questions, titles, subtitles, and columns, there should be reasonable space for noting for responses. Printing. The schedule may be printed or may be cyclostyled. If printed, different types should be used for headings, subheadings, and questions. Use of pictures. Sometimes pictures are also used along with the questions to make them more attractive. Thank you.